Why don't we check in with the written coverage for a moment? There's an Exodia feature. Okay, so what do we have here? Round 1, we have a Mimighoul deck. Okay, look at what's going on here. First of all, we have Garcia using a Salamangreat deck, but then we have, on the other hand, playing a Mimighoul deck, a brand new strategy that just debuted in the Infinite Forbidden, but there's a twist. Sides out the Mimighoul cards and sides in the Tenpai Dragon engine. Huh? So we win the dice roll. We go first with Mimighoul Master, Lightning Storm Designator, and 2 copies of Shifter. And we start by normal summoning Mimighoul Master, not using the Shifter? We're not using the Shifter. We get Ghost Ogre, which is something that isn't possible if we had activated Shifter, because Ghost Ogre, I think, is the only ghost hand trap that needs to go to the graveyard. And we even let it resolve. So now we have a card in the graveyard, so both of our Shifters are dead. And so we search Archfiend and special Archfiend to the opponent's side of the field and pass. And then we get murdered by Salamangreat. All right. Duel 2. So we side in all of the Tenpai cards. We make our opponent go first. And they sided in Sales Ban for going second. I want you guys to understand what happened here, right? Salamangreat won game 1. So they are expecting the Mimighoul opponent to pick first, right? But they still side in Sales Ban, which ends up working out kind of because they get sent first. And then they use Sales Ban to call Nibiru. And Salad wins 2-0 against the Mimighoul with the Tenpai side deck. Maybe knew about the side deck. How are you gonna know about the side deck round 1 in a 2,600 player tournament? Come on, no shot. How would they? Unless they're like buddies from locals or something? Are they like from the same city? Yeah, I don't know. Weird stuff happening in this one. Very funny. What else do we have? Where's the other feature matches? Previous page? Wait, why is there a previous page? This is round 1. Oh, there's 2 round 1 features, obviously. My bad. Welcome to round 1. White Forest Snake Eye. White Forest Snake Eye against Fiendsmith Ubel. Where's the Exodia? All right, please tell me. I'm just gonna skip and please tell me White Forest is winning. White Forest stays winning. All right, nice. Lower down earlier than this. Okay, why is the round 2 feature match before the round 1 feature match? Is Doctor Strange writing the coverage page or what? That's Exodia. All right. They are both 1-0. Darpinian is using a 60 card Exodia deck using the Millennium Monsters and Fiendsmith cards. Brother just opened up a case of Infinite Forbidden and brought it to the tournament. While Stinson is using a Fiendsmith Snake Eye deck. Okay. We go first with Veju Temple, Sengen, Jin, Fiendsmith, Tract, Golem, and Ash. That's pretty powerful. Fiendsmith, Tract, Atlery. What do you think? How do you think the Exodia deck starts their turn 1? Exactly. Fiendsmith, Tract into Lurie, into Requiem, into Engraver. That's right. Sends Requiem and Engraver to special summon Necroquip Princess. Special summons Engraver from the graveyard. Overlays into M. Ptolemy M7. Detaches, tries to return Engraver, but loses out to Effect Veiler. I have a question. What is this really that good for? To go M7 if you've already used Fiendsmith Tract? Am I missing something, or did that not do anything because we went to Tract to get there, right? I'm not missing. Okay, and we Veiler it anyways because why not? Okay, cool. We activate Temple, use the effect to play Sengenjin from hand and the shield from the deck. Special summon this by paying 2,000, and we add Millennium Ankh from the deck. Activate Sengenjin. We don't have to pay because we now have Ankh in hand. So we have 3 bodies. Activate the effect of Golem, so we get to 4 bodies. Oh no, first we go Moon of the Closed Heaven to summon Fiendsmith Sequence. Activate Sequence to Fusion, but they have Imperm. Activate the effect of Golem. make Silhouette Rabbit. Obviously, we have a target for that in our deck. We play Angel Statue Azaroon. Activate Millennium Ankh. Next, reveal all 5 pieces to summon the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. Its effect, return the Rabbit to his extra deck, and then Ankh return to the deck. In the end phase, uses Exodia Incarnate to set Exod Fires of Rage from the deck to the field. Bad chest. Opponent draws to 4 cards in hand. Normal summon Snake Eye Ash. Activate the effect. Gets negated with Ash Blossom. Change Azaroon to summon. Azaroon is the one that's like Thunder King Ryo, right? Not in the terms of that it stops searching, but in the terms that it stops a summon, right? Why return Rabbit to the deck? Because I think that's what either Ankh or the Exodia does it. When you summon it, you return everything else you control, I think. Yeah, okay. Azaroon. After the chain resolves, we add Bonfire. We negate it with Exodia Incarnate. We chain Wanted to grab Diabellstar, but when we summon the Diabellstar, Azaroon negates that. Dude, their hand, by the way, their hand was 2 hand traps, Snake Eye Ash, Bonfire, and Wanted. And they lost to Exodia. Incredible. Incredible. Stinson chose to go second in Duel 2. Interesting. We open with Super Poly, Golem, Prosperity, Shield, and Sengen. Dude, 60 cards opens these starters like it's nothing. All 3 of them. All 3 of them things. I mean, I guess you don't actually want to draw all 3. That's kind of bad. But like, that's a pretty insane hand for going first. I want to note that it didn't do anything going second this hand, right? You have a Super Poly, but that's not enough. Enmy, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate you. Also saw your Cook. Thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate you. All right. Anyways, activate the shield, place it, pay 2,000 to add Millennium Ankh from deck to hand. We get Droll and Lockbirded, which doesn't matter because we have all of our cards in hand already, so we don't need to search any of them. Places the Golem, special summoning by revealing Ankh. Can't add Temple. I guess that one's missing. Link summons Silhouette Rabbit. And then immediately realizes he sided out the card that he could have set with the effect. Chose not to use its effect. Nice. Activates Millennium Ankh next. Reveals all 5 pieces of Exodia from his deck to special summon the unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. Returned his Rabbit to the extra deck with its effect and then set Super Poly. In the end phase, uses Exodia's effect to set Exod Fires of Rage from his deck to his field. Normal summon Snake Eye Poplar, uses its effect to add Divine Temple from deck to hand. Activated it and places Snake Eye Ash from deck into the spell and trap zone. Next, activates Fiendsmith Tract, adds Lurie, discards it, then uses the effect to special summon Lurie to the field. On its summon, Darpinian activated Exod Fires of Rage to destroy all cards on Stinson's field. Dude, what does this card do? If you control a level 10 or higher Exodia monster, destroy all cards your opponent controls. If this card's in your graveyard, okay, it's just burst. So they just burst on them. Okay. So the I mean, that's kind of powerful, right? The fact that the Exodia is like a spell trap, Omni negate. I'm not Omni, but like a spell trap negate that also sets you a burst. Okay. And it's only, you only have to play a 60 card deck with like 15 bricks in it. That's the deal, right? But it's fine if you just don't draw them, chat. It's okay if you just simply don't draw your bricks, right? You simply draw all of your Millennium monsters and then your opponent draws you and it doesn't matter because you already have all of them. And then you're fine, right? And then Stinson puts Poplar back into the spell and trap zone, ended the turn. In the end phase, Darpinian used his Exodia Incarnate effect to set Obliterate Blaze from the deck to the field. Obviously, that's there too. Darpinian drew the Winged Dragon of Rosfear. Dude, this deck is so bad, chest. Everything is here, dude. Everything is here. What is this? What is this picture? Darpinian entered his battle phase and then activated Obliterate Blaze. He destroyed all cards in the spell and trap card zone and then equipped the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate with all 5 pieces of Exodia. Each equip spell increased the Unstoppable Exodia's incarnate attack by 2,000, raising its attack points to 10,000 attack total. A direct attack from the Unstoppable Exodia incarnate wiped out all 8,000 of Stinson's life points. Dude, what an incredible Giga Chad feature match to have, dude. That chest. Insane. We found one of our protagonists in the tournament, Dakota Darpinian. So they were 2-0. Like, why don't we check in with the standings for round 3 and see if they also won round 3 real quick. We have round 4 pairings, round 3 standings. 411. Well, what does this mean? What does 411th mean? There's no standing here. Well, this gives me no information. But I'm probably not undefeated, right? Because, like, you start with 2,600 duelists. After round 1, you have 1,300 undefeateds. Roughly. After round 2, you have 650. And after round 3, you'd have maximum 325. So they can't be 3-0. So it's either 2-1 or maybe 1 draw, but more likely to be 2-1, right? Okay, yeah. Well, we figured it out with math anyways, even if they didn't want to include the standings here.